You work hard, earn your money, but at the end of the month it just disappears? Have you ever wondered why some people manage to get rich while others remain stuck in an endless cycle of spending? The truth is, it's not about how much you make, but how you use your money. And the secret may lie in adopting a simpler lifestyle, one that many would call poor, but in reality, it can accelerate your journey to wealth. In this video, I'm going to show you how small habit changes can lead to significant savings, increase your investments, and ensure a more secure financial future without sacrificing comfort or quality of life. If you want to get out of financial struggle, build wealth, and make your money work for you, watch until the end because these strategies can change your financial life forever. The big problem is that most people fall into a dangerous cycle called lifestyle inflation. Here's how it works. You get a raise or start earning more money, and immediately you feel like you deserve to spend more. You upgrade your car, start buying more expensive clothes, dine at fancier restaurants, and before you know it, even though you're earning more, your money is disappearing just as fast as before. This happens because we've been conditioned to believe that financial success means having expensive things rather than building wealth. But this mindset is what keeps most people trapped in an endless cycle of work and spending, never truly achieving financial freedom. Now, look at the difference between those who understand the money game and those who fall into this trap. Most people, when they get a raise, immediately think about what they can buy. But those who truly build wealth do the opposite. When they earn more, they focus on maintaining the same lifestyle and directing the extra income into investments. This is what people like Warren Buffett, Mark Zuckerberg, and even anonymous millionaires do. Have you ever noticed that many billionaires live incredibly simple lives? Buffett has lived in the same house since 1958. Mark Zuckerberg drives a regular car and wears basic t-shirts. And this is not by chance. It's a strategy to multiply money without becoming a slave to consumerism. So, how can you adopt this mindset and start building wealth without winning the lottery? I'm going to show you 5 practical strategies that can make a huge difference in your finances. The first strategy is cutting invisible expenses. It may seem obvious, but believe me, most people lose money every month without even realizing it. These are small expenses that, when added up, create a big dent in your budget. Think about that streaming service you barely use, or the exorbitant annual fee on your credit card, not to mention unnecessary bank fees and avoidable interest rates. What you need to do is conduct a complete audit of your expenses. Review everything. Cancel subscriptions that don't add value to your life. Negotiate banking fees. Find cheaper alternatives for the services you use. It may seem like a small effort, but when you sum up these savings over a year, the amount can be surprising. The second strategy is avoiding lifestyle inflation. As we mentioned earlier, this is one of the biggest enemies of wealth building. If you receive a raise of $1,000 and immediately increase your spending, you're simply keeping your financial life stagnant. However, if you take that extra money and invest it, it can multiply and work for you. A good practice is to establish a rule for new earnings. For example, decide that 50% of any raise or extra income will go directly into investments. This way, you can improve your lifestyle in a sustainable way without compromising your financial security. The third tip is applying the cost per use principle. Many times, we buy expensive things without assessing their actual value in our lives. A classic example, a luxury car. Besides its high price, it comes with expensive maintenance, insurance, and depreciation. Now, if you did the math, you might realize that a simpler model would meet your needs while leaving a substantial amount available for investment. Before purchasing something expensive, always ask yourself, how often will I really use this? Is it worth the price I'm paying? If the answer is no, it might be better to look for a more economical alternative. The fourth strategy, automate your investments. If you need to remember to invest every month, there's a high risk of spending that money before you apply it. The solution? Set up automatic transfers. As soon as your salary hits your account, a portion of it should go directly into an investment without you having to do anything. This not only prevents impulsive decisions, but also creates a powerful habit of saving and wealth building. Over time, that invested money starts generating returns. And without even noticing, you'll be building wealth consistently. And finally, the fifth strategy is reassessing your priorities. Many people spend money on things that don't bring real happiness, only momentary satisfaction. Do you really need a new car every 2 years? Or the latest smartphone every year? Or perhaps what you truly want is more freedom, less stress, and security for future? Studies show that experiences bring more happiness than material possessions. Traveling, spending time with family, having time for hobbies, and living without financial worries can be far more rewarding than having a closet full of designer brands. Now, imagine the impact of these small changes over the years. If you save $500 per month and invest that money with an average return of 10% per year, in 20 years, you'll have more than $380,000. And that's without counting any additional contributions you might make along the way. It may seem like a small effort in the short term, but in the long run, this discipline can ensure your financial independence. And this is the most important point. Frugality is not about living in deprivation. It's about spending better, more consciously, and prioritizing what truly matters. You don't have to give up everything, but rather choose wisely where your money is going. While many people continue trading time for money without ever getting ahead, those who adopt a strategic lifestyle are building a solid financial future. Now tell me in the comments, which of these strategies do you already apply, and which one will you start using today? I want to know how you're organizing your finances. And if this content helped you, share with a friend who also needs to learn how to spend better. See you next time.